Morning all. So Bugsy's going for his safety test soon, and it would be kind of embarrassing if things started falling off during the safety test. So I need to get underneath, tighten everything up. That's today's job. Right, shouldn't be too much to do. I know that I need to replace two bolts. I need to replace these bolts here. They're just about that too short. The nuts are only on like half of the thread rather than the full thread of the nut. I had to use what I had at the time, but I always knew that I was going to have to replace these, hence why I'm doing this thorough nut and bolt check on the underside. I need to make sure these are tight. I want to raise these a bit more, maybe another inch either side, because it's still sitting a wee bit low at the back, and then work my way forward. But to be honest, I think it's really just the back end. I've been working so much in the front end recently that there really shouldn't be anything slack. The whole front end is tight. Right, let's get some spanners and ratchets. Right, that should be everything I need. Not even started yet, my back's starting to hurt. It must be the weather, certainly not because I'm getting old. Right, while I remember, a few of you were asking about the lack of seat belts for the safety test. So just to confirm, I called my safety guy and I said to him, look, do I need seat belts or not? And he confirmed that I do not need seat belts for the safety because it's a 1936 and they didn't have them, so I was right in that respect. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to adjust the rear suspension height. It's sitting a wee bit low, as I say, so I'm going to raise it up by about another inch. Let's go. Okay, suspension is raised left and right, so I need to tighten this, replace those bolts, tighten all the other bar bolts. I think they're all actually quite tight, but I'll check them anyway. And while I'm under, I remembered that there's a vent on the top of the diff that I've capped off. I capped that off because I was moving the diff about when I was stripping the frame down, and I didn't want the fluid going everywhere. So I need to get a pair of pliers, remove that cap so that I've got some, basically a pressure release at the top of the diff. So I'll do that as well. And it's not actually as much as I thought. I'm not as much of a cowboy as I thought I was. Alright, let me get some spanners and get on with this. Right, that's everything at the back end sorted. It's all nice and tight. There is one thing at the front I need to tighten up, which is the shifter cable linkage where it joins onto the bracket that's attached to the transmission. And I remember I've still got to bend the little split pin that goes through, so I'll get that done, need to jack the front up, get that done, and then that's the underside done, I hope. I suppose I should do a clunk test, right? Drive it out, turn it around, bring it back. Need to put a handle on that trunk, right? And this is the handle I'll be putting on. Garage door handle. That should do the job. It's got a nice big square thing. I can cut that to size if I need to shorten it. So you can get keys, fantastic. And I got this insulation, right? I'm going to throw that on. I'll be doing the trunk tomorrow. But I want to get this on right now. Actually, maybe not right now because the exhaust will probably kill me. Ah well, live dangerously. So, apart from the trunk flying open, it's actually starting to drive like a car. Actually quite nice. Let me show you what I've done in the engine bay. Okay, here we have my thermal insulation to prevent the wires melting from the exhaust. I know it kind of looks like turkey dinner, but hey, it's pretty much still Thanksgiving anyway. Anyway, it's not made to look pretty, it's made to not burn, and it should do just fine. So still got my kickdown cable to do, still got that leak to fix, and I tightened this lens up. Remember, it was rotating a bit, so I had to put a new seal in there. So that's tight, that's tight, that's tight, that's tight. It's tight. Get that off the list. We're getting close, right. Let's do the trunk tomorrow, okay, because that's a fairly involved job. I don't really have time for more stuff. I can score that off the list as well. Just score the trunk handle off for the parts I require. Okay, and so ends another day. 3 days remaining to get this car ready for safety. Right, tomorrow, as I say, trunk, unless it's raining. Oh no, I can do it in the garage. Right guys, thanks for watching. It's getting quite exciting. I think the hard stuff's done, now it's just gravy. So, see you tomorrow. Take care everyone, bye bye.